Hello children, today we'll learn Standard 7 Physics, Chapter number 7, Electricity and Magnetism. Children, you all know very well that the substances, all the objects, they are made up of tiny particles which are called atom. You can see the structure of an atom here. If suppose this is an atom consists of centrally placed nucleus. Inside this one, this is the nucleus, and inside the nucleus, what is there? Protons and neutrons. These positively charged particles are called the protons, and there exist the neutrons, which are the neutral particles inside this nucleus. Okay, now, and the electron, they revolve around the nucleus of the atom in its fixed orbit. Under normal condition, the number of protons which are present inside the nucleus of the atom is equal to the number of electrons revolving around the nucleus of the atom. That means we can say amount of negative charge is equal to the amount of positive charge. Therefore, we can say that atom as a whole is electrically neutral. When these charges remains on an object, they constitute the static electricity, and when the charges move or when they are made to move in a particular direction, they constitute the electric current. Under normal condition, the free electrons move randomly in all directions. Children, you know what is free electrons? Atom of most of the metals. Suppose this is a conductor. They contain loosely bound negatively charged electrons in their outermost orbit. You can see here self. These are the small. These are the suppose electrons. These are the free electrons, and this can be knocked out easily from the outermost cell. So under normal condition, what is happening? These free electrons, they move in all the direction. But suppose here itself, when this free electron move from one end to the another end, current starts flowing from just the opposite direction. Current start flowing in just the opposite direction to which the free electrons is moving. Suppose the free electrons move from this direction to this direction, here like this. The free electrons move in this direction, so the current will start flowing in just the opposite direction. Just the opposite direction current will start flowing. So we can define an electric current as the amount of charge flowing past a point in a unit time. If suppose I is the electric current, I is the current flowing through that point, then we can write I is equal to Q by T. Q is what? Charge. And T is what? Time. The SI unit of electric current is ampere. Capital A, ampere. So we can say 1 ampere of current to be flowing across a point if 1 coulomb of charge flows through it in 1 second. So I can write 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb by 1 second. Coulomb means what? Coulomb is the unit for charge. Charge by time taken. So here I is what? Electric current, Q charge, and T time taken. So 1 ampere of current is equal to 1 coulomb by 1 second. I can write the formula. Children, one thing you should keep in mind, that the flow of charge is always because of the movement of electrons. The protons are located inside the nucleus. It is difficult for them to move from one atom to the another atom. So you should understand that the movement of the negatively charged electrons, because of that, it constitutes the electric current.